Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
And I say, God, you've been talking to us about listening and hearing and obeying. And I was like, I'm doing my best of listening, hearing, and obeying. But I live in a world where people is always in a hurry. I live in a world where we always compromising. I live in a world where quantity matters over quality. I live in a world where the poor have to walk miles and miles and miles and miles just so they can have food to feed their children. And I live in a world where the wealthy, they walk just to digest it. I live in a world where honesty, peace, equality, and love is just a bookish word. I live in a world where there's not any more ethics. I live in a world where our leader is caught in corruption and they won't even remove him from office. I live in a world where we're taught that democracy is the best. And as I look at it, democracy teaches us to lie. I live in this world, God, that you put me in. And it seems like everything is wonderful, but I feel pain. This is the world that I live in. This is the world that taught me my foundation, my ethics. I live in a world where there are thousands of religions that compete with one another. I live in a world where they will crucify you if you have morals. What is this world I live in that's really creating in me? What if? What if? What if my mother had left me when I was a child and I had to fend for myself? What if the gospel that I read is a lie? What if? What if? What if I didn't live on the edge? What if I didn't sign those divorce papers? What if I didn't finish school? What if I didn't accept the call to stand up here before you? What if? It seems like the world that we live in established regrets. And the only thing I can say out my mouth is what if? What if Jesus Christ didn't die on the cross for us? These are questions we have to ask ourselves. These are questions that we do ask ourselves. It seems like here and there we have regrets and we say, what if? What if, Melvin, if your son didn't get that loan? What if? These are the things that crossed my mind as I was hearing the message over the last few weeks. What if? Those are all the things that crossed my mind. Ecclesiastes 10:16 says, what sorrow for a land ruled by its servants, the land whose leader feasts in the morning. What if we had to bow down to a child? What if, saints, that we still have the same mindset that we had 5 years ago? What state would our land be in? What state will we be in? Will we be happy? Or would we live with regrets? This is the essential question that I pose to you this morning. What if? It's not by coincidence, it's not by chance that the birth and the seed that God placed into our pastor was to bring to us a revelation. What if? What if God didn't have an interest in each and every one of us? But he do. And so we have to understand that God chose each and every one of us that's sitting here in this auditorium this morning. And he chose each and every one of us for a purpose, for it's a calling on each and every one of our lives in here. When I look out here into this audience, I don't see the norm. I don't see the average. I see power. Because there's an interest on your life. There's a calling on your life. There's a calling on my life that I can't even fathom, that I can't even understand, that I can't even recognize. And so God is removing us from the what if. And he was removing us from that because he knows that we live in a world that was not designed to be in the conditions that it's in. And so he called each and every one of us that's sitting out here in this auditorium to be commanders, to be representatives, to be lovers, because he has an interest in each and every one of us. And sometimes we have to look at it and say, what is the interest?